everyone, Sophia here, microwave challenge, day 6 of my staycation. It is 9:22 in the morning. Scott and I are freshly showered. He's making omelets?
Yes.
He's making omelets for breakfast. Busy day for me today. One thing in particular, I mentioned it yesterday, I want to try to restore a tray. A tall tray, which turns out not to be an antique, but that's okay because I really like it and I think you would too. But the lady who threw it out for a reason, and I'll show you that in a second. So I gotta do this. I have to go to the store to buy products to clean it with, and then I need a few other products for the house, like I'm out of lemon oil for the woods. And what else? Do I need anything?
Bacon.
Maybe bacon. So I have errands to do this morning, so I'm gonna disappear for a while. Then when I come back, I'll do the tray. I have to wrap and ship all of the stuff that was purchased last today. I think that's 6 items that I have to thank you guys, that I have to wrap and get ready for shipping. Hopefully I get some time for quilting. And then I just realized they said it was gonna rain, and I decided not to do the pressure washer of the dog's outside, the pressure washer of the deck, and pressure washing of the deck. Turns out that it's still sunny, so
It's gonna rain.
it is?
Yeah.
Alright, not this weekend then. I guess I'll have to wait next week.
Well, no, maybe it might work over the weekend, but it's supposed
okay.
to.
Well, this weekend I got stuff to do. I got to clean out the whole garage. Well, the garage is clean, but I have to clean all of the items that are in the garage and put them up on the Facebook Marketplace. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. Where are we with the stain on the wood? So we're on day 6, and pretty much the only one that stays still around is the big one. Okay, so I'm gonna show the picture so you can see what it looked like before, in case you don't remember. And I think I took the picture from this angle, so you can see. All right, so I'm gonna put more hydrogen peroxide on that particular stain. Probably another day or 2, and it will be taken care of. And then I'll be able to restain the floor, and put the rejuvenate on the entire floor to bring it back to a beautiful shine. I'm back. 11:49. I got stuff to do. I'm gonna try to save that tray. Let me show it to you. I found this vintage non-antique tall tray on the trash. I don't know how old it is. I would say it's probably 60s, 70s. But the problem is, you can see, right? Okay, so let me give you a close-up so you know what I'm talking about. So let me preface by saying that first, I always wanted one of those. And I found it for free, but it's got major issue. What is this stuff? Okay, so this is my interpretation of the event. I believe that this tray had some kind of felt pad on top of it that the lady used to put hot stuff on to serve on her barbecue outside. Okay, and somehow somebody put it near the barbecue, and it fused, literally fused, the felt bottom. You can see the pattern of the felt. You see those little honeycomb to the shellac, and then it kind of cooked the shellac on this side here. It's very pretty. There's some areas I was able to clean out. Let me see a little bit here on this side. Okay, so the flowers on the side here, this is gold, and then all of this here is gold, and you see this little crisscross lattice pattern behind it. It's very dirty. I don't know how to clean it. I've tried several things yesterday, none of it worked. Tried mineral spirit, didn't do it. Try Goo Gone, didn't do it. Try Barkeeper's Friend, didn't do it. And tried the coconut oil, and it didn't do it. So I think the only way to do this is to remove the shellac that's baked on, but try to preserve the joint, because the joint underneath, and when you wet this and it's dark, all of the joint comes back to life, and it's really pretty. It's like a crown of flowers. There's some berries. I mean, it's all hand painted, and again, the design here on the side is gold. So I bought a product today that's meant to remove shellac and varnish that you can use on paintings or wood or all sorts of, I don't know. So I'll see if it works. If it works, then I'll re-shellac it and put it up for sale. Or maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. We'll see. But it's not old. It's not an antique. This is obviously welded. Welding, I don't know when that was created or invented. Probably around the time they built the Empire State Building. So we're going to say 1920 something. If you find one that has this part here folded over and it's got like a little triangle here, so it's like almost an origami, right? And then the part on top was added and pinched, that would be indicative of an antique or a very good fake, just saying. So this one, I don't know. I think these are transfer wares. I don't think these are painted. This is definitely painted. And then these might be painted too or transferware, I'm not sure. So let me show you the product that I got and how I'm going to do this. I got this thing here. It's called Furniture Refinisher. Easily dissolves old varnish, lacquer, and shellac without stripping, which means that the paint should not be removed, right? The design. So we're gonna try this. I got a bunch of those little throwaway brushes, and I do have gloves, because I need a pair of gloves anyway, so I bought a new pair of gloves. So I'm going to put on gloves. I'm in a well-ventilated area. The window is open right here, and the fan above is working. And what I'm going to do is work on a little tiny area first and see what happens, all right? I'm going to put this in a ceramic container because I don't want it to be open and stay open. And so wish me luck. I hope. Do I have two left hands here? Oh no. Okay, here we go. That happened to me once, you know, about gloves, and both of them were left hands, and these are ginormous, too big. I hate gloves. So apparently husbands double as drawer openers. Apparently. I couldn't open this stupid thing. But now I need a special plier to open it. Man, this thing's gotta be super toxic. It says danger, poison. I wonder if I should wear a mask. If this thing doesn't remove the varnish, I don't know what else. Okay, let's do a close-up. Let's pick an area. We're gonna pick an area right here. Okay. And then I'm going to rub it off. Yes, yes. Do you see it? Yes. It removes it. Can you tell? I don't know if you can tell, but yes, it removes it. Oh, it's going to take a long time, but it works. but it removes the gold. Oh, hold on. It's removing the paint. It's removing everything, which is good, but it's removing the design. Oh, she ruined that tray, that lady. She really did. Oh, man. So what do? Do I continue to do this? Because I like the tray. It's removing the paint. There's no way of restoring it. She probably knew that. It's removing the whole design. Can't save it. Oh. Look, you see that? It's removing the design because the stuff is so glued to it. So the only thing I can do is just try to remove this stuff and use it as a black tray, I guess, or just call it a day. This will go down in history as one of the most tragic events on the channel, also known as how Sophia ruined a tray. Ruined it! I removed the entire drawing on it, and you know what? That's okay because I can still do something with it. I like the tray itself; it's got the perfect size. Oh, that's too hot. Yikes! I ruined the tray. Oh man, the conversation is gonna go on and on about this one. Sophia ruined the tray she found for free on the street. I'm just gonna clean it. I'm determined to save this tray. I'm going to remove all the leftover shellac that's on it, and then what I'll probably do is applique something on it and re-shellac it, like Mod Podge the whole thing. You can do that. Could be a project on its own. This stupid thing, man. Okay, here, look, see? It's all gone. But I still have to clean it. So let me finish cleaning this whole thing, and then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with it. Not today, though. So having ruined this fabulous tray, I am intent on preserving it and still using it. So the whole design in the middle is gone, okay? Everything is gone. But I did preserve somewhat the design on the side. You can see that, right? So what am I going to do? I'm going to tape the side with painter's tape, and I'm going to spray paint the middle, to which I will apply a design, and Lord knows I have plenty of that stuff. And I'm going to glue it on, and then I'm going to shellac it. So it's going to get re-shellacked, and that's the project for today. Everything else can wait. I'm going to finish this because I feel terrible. I ruined the... I don't feel bad at all. That's not true. I really don't care. I didn't pay for it. It was free. I just, you know, just an experiment. Food for thoughts. I don't think you can restore those trays unless you're like an expert and, you know... And even that. Okay, so I'm no expert. I'm I'm a Jane of all trade, master of none, apparently. I gotta laugh about it, but it's a really nice tray. It's got the perfect size. It's, yeah, so it's ruined, okay? Yep. I ruined the tray. And I have plenty engravings, spare engravings and stuff that I can put in the middle. So I'm gonna put the painter's tape over here and over here, and I'm gonna spray paint this whole area in black. And then I'm going to apply a design and I'm going to shellac it. So let me do that. Right. So I've taped all the sides and I left 1/8 of an inch on the sides. I guess we're gonna call it the sides. So that way the painting goes a little bit up. I'm trying to preserve the garland that's on the side, even though that's damaged too. Not by me, that was fried by this, particularly the side that was obviously by the barbecue, whatever they did to that tray. So that's very damaged. So I don't know if the shellac is going to do something to it, like revive it, I don't know. But what I'm going to do is go in the garage, and I have black spray paint in semi-gloss that I've used for other products or other projects, and I'm just going to spray paint this. And then I have a big book of Currier and Ives prints that I was going to sell the prints individually anyway, and they're just the right size. So I'm going to take one, pick one that I like, and I'm going to apply it to this, and then I'm going to shellac the whole thing over and call it a day. I like the tray, I really do. It's the perfect size. It's a really nice tray. Ruined it, but let's just put it this way. It was a very nice tray. Let's see if I can bring it back to a okay tray. Boom, black metallic. Okay. This is looking better. Let's see what kind of print I can put in the middle. It's really dark in the living room. This is a Currier and Ives book that I found on the street. And my intention was to take some of those and sell them individually. And ooh, I like this. The Grummel, Minturn and Co. This ranked up there, splendid. Clipper Ship Flying Cloud. This is nice. Okay, so I like this one. We're gonna take the ship. So I'm going to pull this out. So I was going to pull them out anyway and sell them individually. I'm going to cut it real nice, and we're going to apply it to the tray, and then I'm going to shellac the whole thing and see what it looks like. So you guys are probably in your living room or your bedroom or wherever you are right now, and you're probably saying to yourself, my God, Sophia has completely lost her mind. Maybe so. I like to do stupid projects once in a while. I'm cutting it. Definitely need my glasses for that. Oh, come on, don't tell me you never did a project that turned out to be a total bust, okay? You can't tell me that never happened to you. That you got an idea, a grandiose idea in your head, and you think it's going to work out, and then mid-through you realize that it's a total fail. That's happened to everybody, right? Okay. I just want to save the tray and use it. Because it's a sturdy tray, it's a good tray. And again, it was free, but time is money, right? I spend money on the shellac remover, which I'm going to use at some point for another project. Let me get paper towel. I don't want to damage this. So I spent a whopping $7 on shellac remover that I got plenty of for other project. I have the shellac on hand. The little foam brush was 50 cents. So I wasted $8. basically. Plus time, and time is money, but at least I'm entertaining you, right, with my shenanigans. I have a thing for ships. I love going to the museum and looking at paintings of ships, in particular if they're depicted in the storm. I love that. Storm at sea pictures. I love that. Come on, buddy. We're almost there. That book is only worth, it's not worth a lot. It's worth like 50 something dollars. There's a gazillion of them for sale, so it's not like mine is any special. And the $50 ones are usually the ones that have the dust cover, and this one did not have a dust cover. So, here's my painting. Hopefully, when I shellac it, the back doesn't go and see through. Let's find out. And this paint is still a little wet, so I'm just gonna let this go in here, and we're gonna let it rest on it. It's pretty much right in the middle. I like it. Push it. All right, I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'll remove the tape and shellac the whole thing, and we'll see what it looks like. It's probably gonna be horrendous, and I'm okay with it, because what I really wanted was a decent looking tray, because this is the perfect size, again, to bring food to the table from the kitchen to the dining room. Because remember, we don't have an eating kitchen. So every night it's like back and forth, but this, I can bring all the food on. That'd be great. And I really like this print. So here's the tray without the shellac. Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. Remember, the shellac's gonna make the edges, sorry about the dog, it's gonna make the edges darker. So I may have saved the day. I don't know. We shall find out. Let me go get the shellac. Even though I'm not gonna do it right this minute because the black here is still wet, but why not? I'm literally doing nothing but watch paint dry right now. I want to shellac this thing and call it a day. However, I tell you what, I got to find something to do while this is happening. So I've gathered all the tools. That's going downstairs. And how about I re-clean this kitchen? Because we were pretty good yesterday, but no, not today. I got to redo the whole thing. So let me clean the kitchen. Hopefully this will be dried by the time the kitchen is clean. It's looking good to me. I kind of like it. I think that little frieze here looks pretty good with the ship. It's kind of age appropriate, I would say. But anyway, neither here nor there. Let me clean the kitchen. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make brownies for the kids. Hey, look, that's another street find. I love crocs. I love big mixing bowls that are crocs. This one is a Monmouth pottery. And my understanding is that it's like 30 bucks, something like that. I found it on the street and I keep it. I'm not selling it. I'm making a box mix again because it works. Why not? I think I made a comment about that. The kids are going to be home in about 2 hours, so I'll have brownies for them by the time they get home. And they will be gone by tomorrow morning, that's for sure. Because that lemon cake I made the other day, it was gone in one evening. Everybody had some, so I'm gonna make brownies. So one day I was, chit chat while I do that. One day I was reading a book about the history of homemaking and, you know, in America, and products and all of that, right? Okay. So when this started with the premix cakes back in the days, all you had to do was add water, and we're talking 1930s, 1940s, maybe something like that. So all you did was add water, and they were wondering why they were not successful. They wouldn't sell at all. Like nobody was buying the stuff as a premix cake, and stay-at-home mom at the time still were making their cake from scratch. So then what they did is that they didn't understand why the stuff wasn't selling. So they went and asked homemakers, why would they not pick the premix? And they said, well, because it doesn't feel like baking. All you do is add water, and they wanted something that allowed them to feel like they were still baking. So they decided to separate the ingredients, and now when you buy a premix, all you have to do is, so now when you buy a premix, you still have to add the water, but you have to add either butter or vegetable oil, and you add eggs, and it gives you the feeling that, yeah, you're still making a cake or something. It's a premix for you, but you still feel like you're making something. And once they did that, Betty Crocker went, pew, way up there in the sales. So that was a tidbit. This is ready to go in the toaster oven. Brownie batter. I feel I almost jerked the whole thing. I feel like I baked something. I'm one of those people, when there's a poster with a piece of tape that says do not touch weight paint, I gotta go and put my finger on it. We're almost done. I think by the time I'm done cleaning this kitchen, this will be ready for the shellac. I like shellac because you can put several layers on it. It dries super, super fast. So, let's try here. And I don't want it to pool. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Let me see. Move this over here. I don't want it to pool at the bottom. So just like I thought, when you put the shellac on, it kind of revives the design that's on the sides. Well, that's good. And I'm not going to re-shellac the underside. I'm just going to do the top. So this is what it looks like with one coat of shellac, and it totally revived the gold on the side. I don't know if you can see that. It's really popping out now. And then it's aging this one because it's amber color. So I'm going to let it dry and put one more coat and I'll be done with it. So this turned out to be actually pretty cool. Oops, as a project. I'm trying to show it to you. Here we go. So this is what it looks like now. It's not too bad. I could actually sell it that way, but I'm not. Tell me down below what you think. I'm gonna put a second coat when it's dry. I'll show it to you when it's all done. I'm sorry, there's a glare, so it's kind of hard. And it gives this kind of pattern, so it makes the print look, it's almost fibery. I really like it. Actually, it didn't turn out so bad. Okay, waiting for it to dry. Shellac dries really, really fast, so in about 10-15 minutes I'll put a second coat and be done with it.
Good.
Yeah?
Still,
all right.
Still warm.
Still warm? Excellent. Don't forget to drink the milk. And just because I can't leave stuff alone, I went ahead and put a third coat of shellac on the tray. And you know what? I really like it. And I'm thinking about putting a fourth coat to darken it even more. Now, you know what I should have really done? I should have sanded the picture just a little bit, like mess up the corners and make it look like an old label and then shellac it. So that way it would have looked really vintage, because that's how they fake it, okay? I did this, Willie. Thank you for your enthusiasm. He always makes fun of his mom.
That's because sarcasm is worth it.
Sarcasm is worth it. You don't have any homework?
Nah.
Okay. What'd you do with your plate? Dishwasher, please.
I have to work.
And again, it's showing much brighter on camera than it is in real life. And what I wanted to do was match the gold here to this color. And I did that with five coats of shellac. So it's drying, and guess what? I'm actually liking it. I really wish the camera would translate the color better, because it's really darker. This looks yellow. It's more of a amberina, dark sepia color, and it looks really, really cool. So I may have saved the day. I don't know. You tell me down below, did I save the day? Anyway, I'm going to start editing this video, and then I am going to go and quilt. So that may be it. I don't know. Maybe I'll take you to Goodwill later on. Or I will start the day tomorrow with Goodwill. I may end up doing that. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to film quilting. I'm just going to edit this video. I'm going to go quilt. And then I'll go to Goodwill and film that. And I know it sounds silly, but I really like the tray. I actually like it better than the busted tray that I found. This is looking really neat, which tells me that there's a lot of projects you can do with amber shellac. I still should have sanded it a little bit because it just looks too new. But anyway, so I'm done. This was probably the shortest one in the series. Tomorrow, guess what I'm doing? Tomorrow I'm in the garage and I'm cleaning the stuff with Tubby, and we're gonna put stuff for the marketplace, and some of it will go on Etsy. I'm not posting anything today to go on Etsy because I just don't want to do it. I'm taking a break from that. I need to edit this, and I really want to spend the rest of the day quilting, and because the vacation is over almost, right? Now I just have, oh, here's Edward. Now I just have the weekend, that's it, and I'm working next Saturday, but I'm off the Tuesday after Memorial Day. So hello.
Hello.
What's up?
Not much.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Teenagers. Yes, I've decided that I'm done for today, so I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Give me a comment down below. Tell me what you think of the tray. I guess it wasn't much of a video today, but that's okay. Some days are like that. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.